Hi, I'm Doug Quinn, Executive Director of the American Policyholder Association. I'm also a disaster survivor that lost my home and everything I own in 2012 in Superstorm Sandy. The APA is a nonprofit consumer watchdog organization that pushes for integrity and honesty in insurance claims. We also advocate for the criminal prosecution of those in the insurance industry who commit fraud to cheat consumers out of an honest claim. I want to take a couple of minutes today to talk to you about how to self-advocate when you're having a dispute with your insurance company. Step one, know what you're fighting for before you pick up the phone. Write down your goals. How much do you need to fully cover your loss? What's the minimum you'd accept? Get specific and make sure everyone on your side agrees. This will not be settled on one phone call, so set yourself up for success. Step two, build your timeline. Write out a clear, concise timeline. Dates, facts, who you spoke to, what happened. No emotional tangents, just the facts. This becomes the backbone of every letter, every complaint, every email you send going forward. Think of it as your case file. You'll customize it depending on who your audience is, but the core facts will stay the same. Step three, apply pressure from multiple directions. Most people call their insurance company's customer service line, get nowhere, and give up. Don't do that. You've got options, and using several of them at once is incredibly effective. Your insurance agent earned a commission selling you that policy. They want that policy to pay just as much as you do, but you may have to hold them accountable. If they undersold you coverage or didn't explain the limitations, you may even be able to file a claim on what's called an E&O policy, errors and omissions. That's an insurance agent's version of malpractice insurance, and filing one gets their attention fast. Social media. Insurance companies care deeply about their public image. That explains all the TV and radio commercials we're constantly bombarded with. Leave detailed factual complaints on their Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram pages. Public posts, not private messages. Tag your state's Department of Insurance and insurance commissioner while you're at it. This is visible to other customers and puts real pressure on the company to respond. Go straight to the top. Don't waste weeks climbing the ladder if you're not getting anywhere. File a complaint directly with the CEO's office. Insurance carriers actually have a name for this internally, a presidential complaint, and it forces lower level employees to justify their decisions to their executives. Claims handled under outside scrutiny tend to get fairer results. Your state's Department of Insurance. File a formal complaint. Be concise, attach your documentation, and follow up regularly. The DOI's job is to protect consumers, make them do their job. Elected officials. Call your congressman, state senator, or local representative. A single phone call from a legislative office can move a stalled claim faster than months of back and forth with an adjuster. The media. TV news stations often have consumer advocacy segments, and many reporters often write stories about insurers abusing consumers. If there's a reporter or a producer who covers these stories, reach out. Insurance abuse hates the spotlight. Keep a claim diary, otherwise known as a claim log. Write down every call, every email. Log the date, the time, the name of whoever you spoke to, and a brief summary of what was said. When a carrier employee asks you, who told you that, you'll have the answer. People behave differently when they know they're being held accountable by name. So have the notepad and the pen out and ready before you even pick up the phone. Find your ally inside the company. If you find a helpful employee, ask for their direct line and call them every time. Express your genuine appreciation. We know that there are good people that work for insurance companies that want to be helpful, and you want advocates on the inside. Stay calm. I know this is emotional. It's your home, your family, your livelihood. I went through it myself. But the moment you lose your cool, you get dismissed. Be firm, be persistent, and be professional. Never accept the first no. Always ask for a supervisor. Always escalate. The only way they win is if you quit. So never quit. You're not asking for anything extra. You've paid your premiums for years and in some cases, decades. You've held up your end of the bargain. Now that you have a loss, it's time for the insurance company to do what they promised and hold up their end of the bargain. A lot of people think, hey, if I don't make a fuss, if I'm nice to them, they'll be nice to me. And the truth is that just makes you an easier victim. Never quit. Fight for the claim that you're entitled to. If this video helps you, share it with someone who's going through the same thing. Because the more people know how to fight back, the harder it becomes for insurance companies to get away with taking advantage of consumers.